I recall one of the first times in my life that I really had an aha moment of feeling of accomplishment. It was when my father came out and showed me a copy of a stock certificate that I actually earned, that I was actually part of something greater than myself. And what my father did was he had a retail store, so he would pay me a quarter an hour cash, and said that he was going to take a quarter and put it into a fund to purchase stock. And of course, didn't really understand that, but what I did understand is if I had to work twice as hard to earn the same amount of money so I could buy the candy and have enough money for the upcoming film that in order to accomplish my goals at the time. But when he brought out that stock certificate and I took a look at it, it was like, wow, that is huge. At the time, it's like that's bigger than the small town I grew up in. This is huge. And so, you know, the thought process for myself was, of course, I was meant to be a businessman, and of course, some of these lessons did, um, help me going through life to look at things from that perspective. But what I'm really trying to gain is that same feeling I had as a kid, that wow factor, the sense of accomplishment. It, you know, at the time I wasn't thinking this stock is worth such and such, but it was that feeling, and that's what I'm looking for, to be part of something greater than myself. I'll show you a couple of the stock certificates. Let's see those. Anyway, they had to be reissued. So if you looked at the date, of course, you couldn't own stock. I think 16 years old is what you needed to have an account in a joint venture. But he showed when he first showed me the one that he bought for me, I was still at a young age, and that still kind of brings true. So that's what I'm searching for, and I hope that maybe that will give you a perspective of not as much the monetary gain that you can accomplish, but more of the feeling. That's what I'm searching for, and I hope that everyone out there can take um, some benefit out of that and search for that feeling that you're actually. Ciao.